At the time of recording this, I'm 41 years old, and if I could go back and talk to my 30-year-old self, there are 10 brutal truths I wish somebody had drilled into my head before I ever bought a laundromat. Number one, everyone's got an opinion, ignore most of them. I was always set on trying to find the fastest and the easiest way out of my job, and I asked everyone around me advice from friends, family, and coworkers. You know what they all said? Laundromats are a dying business that sounds boring, doesn't sound like a real business. What I didn't realize was they weren't qualified to give me advice in the first place. If someone hasn't built real cash flow, they will project their fears onto you. Number two, you will lose money along the way. Nobody talks about this. You might buy the wrong location, hire the wrong tech that causes more harm than good, or pick a bad business partner and have to sell some of your locations. It happens. But the game is rigged in your favor, so if you stay in it long enough and learn from every mistake, you will charge ahead. Number three, direct outreach is the key to finding good deals. The best deals will not be listed for sale anywhere. I wasted months thinking I could use business brokers or hitting refresh on the Biz Buy Sell site to find a good deal. Nope. The real gold comes from picking up the phone, sending direct mailing campaigns, or just walking into laundromats and having uncomfortable conversations. Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. Number four, partnerships can build you or they can break you. I've had partnerships that made me a lot of money, and I've also had one that forced me to sell off a laundromat just to get out of it because the partnership went south. People can change when there's money involved, so be picky and make sure your values always aligned, and always trust your gut when something feels off. Number five, there's no done button. I thought once I bought a laundromat and I started making money, I'd be done. But the truth is, the journey doesn't have a finish line. You grow, you expand, you reinvest, and eventually you help others do the same. That's why I started teaching this stuff, because I know how life-changing owning the right laundromat asset can be, and I wanted to help others get started. Number six, the seller isn't telling you everything. Most sellers aren't lying, but they're leaving things out. So find out the real reason they're selling, how much they spend on repairs, and what causes them the most stress in the business. You gotta verify everything. Trust, but verify, especially when you're in the due diligence phase. Number seven, location is everything, but not in the way that you think. It's not just about a busy street. A great location has a lot of renters, not homeowners, high population density, no modern competitors next door, and easy parking and visibility from the street. So don't get blinded by how cute or how cheap a location is. If your target customers can't get in or don't live nearby, it doesn't matter. Number eight, most laundromats are run like dinosaurs. This is actually one of the biggest opportunities. So most owners are older, tired, and not keeping up with the day-to-day operations. They've got 20-year-old signs, broken machines, zero Google reviews, and no digital payment system. So when you show up with modern branding and good customer service and some basic marketing, you win, and you win fast. Number nine, don't fall in love with the deal. So it's easy to get excited when a seller starts throwing around $15,000 a month in revenue. But if the lease is terrible and the machines are shot or the expenses are inflated, you're buying a headache. So run the numbers without emotion. If the math doesn't work, walk away. There's always another deal. Don't be afraid to walk away whenever you feel you need to. Number 10, you're buying a business, not a job, so treat it like one. A laundromat isn't just a side hustle or a gig, it's a real business. So that means you need systems in place, you need to track your numbers, and you need to think like a business owner, not an operator. There's too many people that treat it like a hustle and end up being stuck doing everything themselves. So from day one, build it to operate without you. That's how you create true freedom. Think like a business owner, not an employee. If you want to learn the 30-day process to buy a profitable laundromat, click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.